My definition of yoga is connection. Connection with your body, mind, and spirit all at the same time. Stability, awareness, integrity, and purity. These four, I believe, are the most important gifts that yoga has ever given to mankind. So, whether you be doing a downward dog at a yoga studio, or having a tough time with your boss, or having a fight with your husband, or just having a good time with friends, yoga is not something that you do at a studio or a class. Yoga, I believe, is a lifestyle, and it is a practice that helps you to connect to yourself. And the more you are in touch with yourself, the more you will be grounded with your real self and your real purpose in life. And once you are grounded, you can navigate anywhere that you want to navigate to in your life. And when you are navigating in such a grounded state, I'm sure that you are going to do a lot of good in life and keep inspired, and also inspire other people in your life, who then can go out in their lives and do a lot of good work and contribution to the society. I don't really understand consciousness. I think I'm a little weird about it. But what I do understand is that the more sensitized you become while practicing yoga and the right food choices, the more aware you become of your own self. And in science, they say that this part of the brain right over here in between your brows is known as the insula. And when you expand and you light up, you become more aware of yourself. And that's what happens when you start practicing yoga. This part of the brain, the insula, expands and lights up and makes you more aware of your true consciousness and yourself. That's when you start believing that you are not alone in the universe. You are actually connected to each and every entity in the universe. They say that if you go into a far-off forest, or you just sit down alone and meditate for some time, slowly you start realizing that you are connected to each and every being in the universe. It can be a human being, it can be animals, the birds, the trees. You feel that you have a responsibility to each component of the universe, and you are connected to each and everybody here, and you are not alone. That is what happens when you start practicing yoga. The insula expands, your consciousness expands, and you know that you are a whole with the universe. Your soul is connected to the entire universal soul, and you have a purpose to serve here. That's when you become aware of your purpose of life, and yoga helps you to push yourselves towards that purpose so that you can have a meaningful life. Health is happiness. Everyone looks different and wants different things in life. It's just basically whatever makes you happy, and it starts with one decision, a conscious decision to know that you deserve to be happy, because a lot of people think that they don't really deserve to be happy. I was in the second last year of my college, and I was having a really tough time. I was not really doing anything for myself, and I was having a really hard time trying to discover my path or my purpose in life. And then I remember one fine day I just stumbled upon dance. I just stumbled upon this wonderful website called the Dance Works in Delhi, and I was just browsing through the website, and as they would say it, the next day I just landed at the studio and I saw all these beautiful dancers in the studio. And I remember asking myself, what's this thing, this magical thing, what's this miracle? And the rest, as they say, is history, and I never stopped dancing, and it became one of the greatest passions of my life, or probably you could say I discovered one of the greatest passions of my life. And that's when I realized that in order to be successful, it's very important to follow your intuition, your path, and do something which first and foremost makes you happy. And so I started training professionally, and I just kept doing it because it simply made me happy. And then fashion happened. I got picked out of college to do some modeling, and I did not even know that I was qualified for the job. But then I slowly realized that I have this passion for walking for designers, and the runway became one of my biggest loves. And from there, slowly fitness happened and films happened. And one fine day I chanced upon YouTube, this magical platform on the internet where each and every artist has equal opportunity to express their talents, and they don't need to wait for a director's call or a producer's call to come and give them a job. and they can take charge of their own careers and build their own careers through a platform like YouTube. And boy oh boy, there was no looking back after that. So I decided to embrace YouTube and use it, or probably let's say overuse it or misuse it, to tap into my talent as much as I could, to tap into my potential to the maximum and use this channel, and at the same time promote it amongst youngsters who are looking for an opportunity to build a career with their own hands. So I realized over a period of time that what it takes to be successful is a state of mind, a state of zen, or a state of happiness, and that can be achieved only when you start loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and taking care of your needs and passions, and making a decision to stick by yourself and take strong decisions and stand by them, no matter who stands with you or not. As long as you are with yourself, nobody can break you and nobody can stop you from achieving what you want. So what it takes is a decision to stay happy. I believe that happiness is the hardest thing that you'll ever fight for in your life, but I also believe that it's the only thing that's worth fighting for in life. Everyone's been sad and everyone's been going through a lot of things in life, but it's actually what you do with those negative emotions, or what you do in those really dark times to come out of that situation, and how you build yourself and come back up again. That's what's known as success. Number one is hard work. Yes, there is no substitute for hard work. If you can't work hard, you can't be successful. That's it, hands down. Hard work. Number two, be kind to people. You really need to be kind and compassionate with people as you're climbing the ladder of success, because they always say that when the going gets tough, it's the kindness of the people around you that helps you come out of that dark situation. So when you are climbing the ladder of success and you are becoming more successful, please make sure that you are kind to people, you are friendly with them, you are warm towards them. A lot of my success which I have received has only come to me because of my kindness towards people, because of my friendly nature with people, and how I associate with them, or how I give them the warmth and the love that I would also like to receive in return. So yes, be kind to people. And number three is passion. You really need to be passionate about what you want to do in life. I love my job.